What is Vedic? Episode 7. Other Popular Epics. The most well-known Vedic tales today are the epics Mahabharata and Ramayana, both of which have received numerous film, theater, and literary adaptations in India and the West in the past 100 years. The most acclaimed Western adaptation of the Vedic material was the 1985 theater production by the British director Peter Brook. His 9-hour French-language version, Le Mahabharata, premiered in Avignon, France, in a limestone quarry, and it began during the evening and concluded at sunrise the next morning. The play traveled across the world and turned into a film 4 years later. Bollywood, which is India's Hollywood, regularly produces adaptations of these great epics, which also appear as children's films, television series, and video games. You can watch the entire 1988 Hindi series Mahabharat Stories, which is 139 episodes, and a Japanese India animated version of the Ramayana, both which are on YouTube, as well as many other versions available on other platforms. In the complex narrative of the Mahabharata, just before the climax of a war between two armies, the hero Arjuna is daunted by the task of fighting and killing his former allies, friends, and family members. Arjuna asks Lord Krishna, who is serving as his chariot driver, why he must fight, how he must deal with the pain of living, and what is the true meaning of existence. Lord Krishna's response to this profound question is the discourse called the Bhagavad Gita, and is today considered the distilled and pure nectar of all the Vedic teachings. The Japanese anime and mangas have the Vedas in their DNA, specifically Dragon Ball Z and Naruto, whose characters are based on various Vedic gods down to their names. Indra, who is the Vedic god of heaven, and Asura, meaning demon, are both characters in Naruto. While these stories do not contain many of the spiritual teachings of the Vedas, and contain mostly the violent elements of warfare from the Vedic literature, they are an example of how the Vedic worldview is nearer to us than commonly supposed. For further reading on this subject, see the link below for the article entitled What Do the Matrix, Avatar, Groundhog Day, and Star Wars Have to Do with Hinduism? A lot more than you may think.